Rising. Welcome here to Soul Passages Astrology. My name is Georgia Dempsey, and I am so glad you stopped by for my April astrological forecast. I think during this month, Gemini Rising, partnerships could test your patience. And I say that for a variety of reasons, but it kind of starts off in your hopes, dreams, and friendship sector. That right now should be feeling pretty fired up on April 5th because Venus enters into your 11th house at 0 degrees of Aries. Or, depending upon your birthday, this planet of attraction could also light up your career, providing the drive you need to go after what you want. Meanwhile, Mercury, the planet of communications, will be entering earthy Taurus, making you feel level-headed and practical regarding either your 11th house friendship sector or possibly slipping into the quiet realms of your 12th house. If Mercury is plotting into this more hidden area, a secret could be revealed, or you might find yourself thinking about spiritual practices that will ground you while bringing in peace of mind. Some unusual avant-garde friendships could start stirring up your world around April 7th, for there is a new moon in Aries and it is flying high right next to revolutionary Uranus. Sudden, exciting events could unfold within your group organizations, circle of friends, and goals. Or you could be doing something out of the box spiritually if the energy is dipping into your 12th house. Sudden revelations could be obtained through dream work, for example, or shamanic practices. If this new moon is presenting itself to you as some exciting maverick friends, just be sure they aren't stirring up trouble in your life. Though the 12th house can be a very spiritual place, it is also known as the house of secrets, sorrows, and self-undoing. And if this weren't potentially hard enough, this revolutionary new moon is making a tight square to Pluto in your 8th house. Some of you could be daringly testing taboo waters. Others will be digging deeply to understand your subconscious mind, to see things behind the veil, possibly with tarot or astrology or maybe a vision quest. Certainly there will be a strong urge to disrupt or overthrow the structures of your life that are making you feel powerless. Uranus always wants us to bring in the new and exciting, and when he and Pluto go toe-to-toe, that can ignite fire whirls in your life. And I will be the first one to tell you that there is nothing wrong with change so long as you move into it consciously. On the 17th, Mars will be going retrograde, and for many of you, this will be in your 7th house of long-term partnerships, including lovers, spouses, very, very close friends, and business partners. This god of passion and war will be within firing range of retrograde Saturn. This energy could have you rehashing arguments or trials you've recently had with partnerships. It could also make you doggedly determined to work through the hard times. It all depends on how you harness things. Frustrations and delays could leave you feeling as if the important people in your life are really working at getting your goat. So keep your cool, Gemini Rising, and practice patience and mindful breathing rather than igniting a powder keg in your relationship sector. To add to this exciting mix, Pluto will be dredging backwards, retrograde, through your house of intimacy on the 18th. Lately, you've probably been trying to get to the bottom of things psychologically with your partners. This could be churning up secrets, hidden desires, maybe power struggles over sex or money. With the square to the Aries new moon and Uranus, some sort of transformation is afoot in your life. And in the 8th house, this could be a difficult or challenging passage. It could be hitting you financially or through some sort of loss that you must overcome. And if that is the case, I am so sorry for whatever you are going through. Rely on your inner resources to overcome whatever challenges you are facing. By the 19th, the sun will enter Taurus. A calm, patient friend could show up on your doorstep to help, or you could get really focused on accomplishing your dreams. If Taurus forms the cusp of your 12th house, you might want to retreat somewhere quiet, allowing you some peaceful time to ride out the storm. Issues regarding work, being of service, or your health will be lit up by a full Scorpio moon on the 22nd of the month. The moon is in close vicinity to Juno, a female goddess that has much to do with sexuality, marriage, and upholding contracts. Her steadfastness came in part because she is the daughter of Saturn, the taskmaster who sets and enforces the rules in our lives, right? This could represent you getting serious regarding a health regime that you set in place for yourself for this year. If you are having a health concern, matters regarding the problem could come to light at this time. You could also be joining forces with another woman at work to accomplish some goals that you have set forth. Emotions tend to run high under the full moons, and things are brought to a point of culmination. And with the Scorpio energy present, I would say this is doubly so. So take care of yourself along with the women in your circle. By the 28th, Mercury, who's moving backwards now along with everybody else, will have you rethinking things as he goes into either your 11th or 12th house, depending upon your date of birth. Long-term plans will come up for review, as will the talks that you've had with friends. If you had revealed a secret earlier in the month, you might now be looking backwards in time, wishing that you could reel that back in, whatever it was that you said. Understanding the mysteries and workings of the universe might also have you cogitating at this time as well. Now, by the end of the month, Venus will be entering Taurus. So enjoy the simple pleasures of life. A quiet walk through the woods, or maybe a cup of tea with a friend. No matter what goes down for you this month, you do have people who love you surrounding you, Gemini rising. Take time to quiet your mind and appreciate all that is. I also want to just offer up a huge thank you to the world for the response I've had for my astrological readings. I'm so excited. I have loved my interaction with you guys. I have already seen several people go off on really positive paths to go after dreams and goals that they've had for a long time. And I just find that part of this absolutely brilliant. It's nice to see people going after what they want out of life. So if you need some astrological advice or counseling, give me a call. As part of building good karma and my business, I am going to extend my special till June 1st, a 1-hour reading for $50. Contact information is at the front of the video, and this is a rockin' special. I probably put 10 hours at least into each reading. But I want to get the word out there. I want to start, getting to know folks better, and I'm enjoying what I'm seeing coming out of it, so it's pretty awesome. Now, the only thing I will warn you is if I'm a little slow in responding, especially by about the third week of March and the first couple weeks of April, it's because I'm in the middle of my Sag 2.0 restructuring process. So I'm moving. House is in escrow. Woohoo! I'm going to be packing up soon, and I'm going to be going across country to a more spiritual place, a place where my toes feel like they're in good, loamy earth that's going to support and nurture me. And I'm going to simplify life so that I can start working off the north end of the node of my moon. So I'm really excited. If it takes me a little while, that's why I'm, taking a couple extra days to respond. And just so that you know. And if you are waiting for me, I will encourage you to go to my YouTube channel. I put up a really interesting video about the female asteroid Ceres. She has a powerful presence in our chart. There's one video on her, and then I have another video that is about when Ceres and Pluto duke it out in the chart, and that one's pretty interesting too. All right, all of that being said, I wish you an absolutely wonderful April. I hope everything goes smoothly. Peace, blessings, and namaste.